Hey, church, welcome.
Hi, my name is Holly. For the past 5 years, my husband and I have been struggling trying to have children. We've had 5 miscarriages. We've had 3 pregnant women offer to let us adopt their baby just to back out at the last minute. And we've had 2 sets of foster children who grow in our home, called me Mama, and then I painfully watched them return to the broken homes they came from. Infertility is one of those things, if you haven't been through it, you just don't know how painful and lonely it is. You feel ashamed and guilty. What's wrong with me? People don't really know what to say or how to act around you. They try to comfort you, but most of the time what they say just makes you feel worse. I can't tell you how many days, weeks, months I have cried over the past 5 years. I would crawl in the bottom of my closet, just sobbing, wondering, why was this happening to me, and was the pain ever gonna stop? There were days I felt just one breath away from being consumed with anger and jealousy. I just knew if I gave in, I'd be one of those bitter old maids who hated everyone and everything. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. First, I prayed for a baby. And then I prayed, God, take the desire away because I don't want to hurt anymore. And then I just couldn't pray anymore. What difference was it making? I'd read the scriptures and God's promises, and I'd state them, and I'd post them, and I'd blog them, and I'd do all that I could. But then I would say them, and I'd say them in anger and sarcasm, almost laughing that the truth in them seemed so absurd to me. Where was my God? Didn't he love me? Why wouldn't he fix this? Couldn't he make it better? Did he even exist anymore? I couldn't let go. I just couldn't get over it, and I felt crazy. And then God spoke to me in Proverbs 30. And he said, there are 4 things in this world that can never be satisfied: the grave, a fire, the desert, and a barren womb. And it hit me. My God knew exactly how deep it hurt and how strong that longing was inside of me. That longing was God-given and purposeful. And for the first time, I felt empowered by my pain instead of damaged by it. I look back and I'm humbled at what God has done in my heart and in my life over the past few years. If you think life is hard as an adult, can you imagine being a foster child? Being so young and not knowing what's going on. And they would sit in our lap and cry and say, where's my home? Who's going to be my mama? Why doesn't my family love me enough to take care of me? It would just break my heart. But somehow, through my own pain and struggle and heartache, I was able to just pour into their life love, peace, safety, security, that they just see them bloom and grow in happiness. And it just amazed me that even though I felt so broken and so hopeless, what was being produced from me and given to these children, it only came from God. My story doesn't really have an ending yet. We still don't have any children. We're going through our 3rd round of in vitro this week. 2 of our first foster children have actually returned in hopes again of adoption. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if either of these things will work out, but it's okay. Because there is a peace that passes understanding that coats my home and my marriage. And there's no more anger or jealousy. It's joy and laughter. And my husband says it's so good to see me smile again. So if you feel broken or hopeless, if you lack the strength to pray, if you're not even sure God exists anymore, I just say cling to that sliver of hope, because his promises are true and he is there and he's working in your life. For who can stop the coming of the grave? Who can quench the thirst of a desert? And who can stop the hunger of a fire? And who can bring life from a barren womb? There is only one. God loves you and he wants good things for you.
shameful sin placed on him the hope of every man. Oh, the blood of Jesus washes me. Oh, the blood of Jesus shed for me. What a sacrifice to save my life is the blood. It is my victory. Savior, Son, Holy One, slain so I can live. Oh, see the Lamb, the great I am, who takes away my sin. Oh, the blood of Jesus washes me. Oh, the blood of Jesus shed for me. What a sacrifice to save my life is the blood. It is my victory. The blood of the what a sacrifice to save my life is the blood. It is my victory. Oh, what love, no greater love, grace, how can it be that in my sin, yes, even then, He shed His blood for me. The blood of Jesus washes me. The blood of Jesus shed for me. What a sacrifice to save my life is the blood. It is my victory. What a sacrifice that saved my life is the blood. It is my victory.
If you've got that victory, would you put your hands together and let Jesus know you love him? If you would, have a seat one final time. We have two stories left to go, and God is at work. And in most of our lives, the most difficult moment in life is the passing of a loved one. It's a very difficult moment for us, and for those who are from a recovery background, to go through that moment sober is a different matter altogether. I mean, it's literally a miracle when that happens in your life. There's someone I'd like you to meet who I'm very proud of. Jason, would you come to the stage? Where are you?